Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Dzafrullah, and today I would like to talk about the Nestle company and to examine what are the factors that motivate the company to perform or doing business in a specific location, and that location is China. So why do Nestle company choose China as their specific or selected location to perform a business? So the factors is the next pestle analysis. So we move to the next slide. The first element of pestle analysis is political factors. So before Nestle choose the location, they need to do a pestle analysis first to figure out whether that location is suitable or not. So the sole governing party in the nation is the CCP, which is Chinese Communist Party. China is fully governed by the Chinese Communist Party, and it was led by the General Secretary, which is the President of China, Xi Jinping. The party has all the power and the authority in that country itself. The Beijing, sorry about that. The Beijing is China's capital. However, with a stable political climate, cheap labor, and developed facilities, largest internal market, and a well-developed production sector, and it is important to know that China is a perfect place for foreign direct investment, or the perfect place for the foreign company to perform business itself. So the second element is economical factor. In terms of GDP, China is the second world's largest economy, while in terms of buying power basis, China is the world's largest economy as well. So with GDP growing averaging 10% per year, China has changed its economy system from command economy to market economy. It means that the economic decision and pricing goods and service are guided by the customer and the seller, or the consumer and the company. Okay. China has succeeded in decreasing its interest rates from 4.05% to a yearly rate of 3.85% by 0.2 percentage points in April 2020. It also can revive the economy and encourage export to grow. So as the Chinese economy aims to enhance its rebound from the COVID-19 recessions, the unemployment rate has fallen for 4 months in a row in December 2020. The unemployment rate in urban areas remained unchanged from a year ago, which is 2019. This is because the China government has focusing on sustaining the job by generated 11.9 million new urban jobs. So the third element of pessimism is social factor. China population is expected at 1,439,000,000 plus people at mid-year levels in 2020. As a result, China has the highest number of people, and China's total population is 1,442,000,000 plus. In terms of internet usage, the number of internet users in China has reached 900 million as of March 2020. The large market size of China and the associated potential for market growth are major factors in its attractiveness. In all these point of social factor, Nestle company must do a research or study about the Chinese customer preferable product to attract them, since China has the larger market size and majority of them is Chinese. Okay, so for the pest analysis is technological factor. It has more technology to contribute in the research and development department to accomplish greater achievements. This also implies that Nestle company has potential to increase the market production, food quality and food availability. So China is one of the fastest changing food and beverage markets in the world and a key source of demand for Nestle. Okay, so Nestle said that facilities in Beijing focusing on the production of a new food and beverage products mainly for Chinese consumers as well as for Asian countries. The facilities are located near the Nestle China headquarters. That facilities has a very modern facilities and expertise in every product areas. Thus, Nestle has advantage in dominate or conquer the food and beverage industry in China as well as other Asian countries. So the second last pest analysis is environmental factor. Since China have a critical pollution, they decided to assess the market for electric vehicles, which will also help reduce the amount of pollution in urban areas. To encourage public participation in environmental protections, the Chinese government has implemented 3 key environmental protection policies in order to successfully avoid and regulate industrial pollution. So the first policies are putting in prevention first and mixing prevention with control. The second policy is making the source of pollution responsible for treating it. And the last one is intensifying environmental management. Nestle has decided to create a shared value and strive for zero environmental impact via its operations. So this is a good attempt to curb the consumption of plastics in their products, and it is a goal as well for making 100% recyclable plastic in their packaging for environmental sustainability. So the last element of pest analysis is legal factor. China has the second largest consumer market worldwide, and thus China is the second largest economy in the world as well. Before Nestle operating a business in China, these 2 Chinese employment regulation must be considered by Nestle company. So the first employment regulation is the People's Republic of China Labor Law of 1995, and the second regulation is the People's Republic of China Labor Contract Law of 2008. These are the major sources of employment legislation for China. If the company did not cooperate with this law, then the company will be charged. So that's all for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe, stay healthy. Kita jaga kita. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum.